You.
Yo, what's going on? Yo, we're gonna get started in just a second, man. All right, everybody, what's going on? It's your boy Clutch Josh, man. We back again here with another video, man. And today we will be playing with none other than the South Georgia Catfish. That will be our dynasty team. Um, that will be our
You.
dynasty team. The reason, what up, man? What up, bro? The reason why I decided to go with this team and not Webster, one is because I wanted to have more of a challenge. Webster's already a five-star school, so I definitely wanted to do something different in that perspective, in that angle. I did not want to start out with a super good school already. I wanted to come to a school that kind of needs help, kind of needs redevelopment, and that's where we are with South Georgia Catfish. If this team sounds familiar, that's because it is. It is a part of one of my new favorite shows that have came out recently, and that is the Chad Powers show. So, to the person who created this, um, to the person who created this video, I mean, to created this team, I will be dropping their name down in the description below. And because they deserve a lot of credit, a lot of this is on target and on point. Um, and yeah, so as you could imagine, we are in the Sun Belt Conference starting out. Um, very, 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 very minimal competition here. So we're just gonna focus on talent acquisition, getting better, and doing something with that. So I don't know if I'll continue the Webster series. I might, but I don't think I am because they are a five-star school, and it's just gonna be super easy. Like I want a challenge. I want something that's gonna challenge me. I want something that's gonna challenge all of us together. It's gonna help us grow and kind of help us get to exactly where we want to be with this team. You see ULM on the chest right now. That is because that is the team we are replacing with this team builder school. So, um, we don't even want to do polo. Let's yeah, we'll do a three a quarter zip up. Um, now let's do joggers, man. Let's be that cool coach. Adidas right now, but we can definitely. I don't think we're in Adidas school. I don't. Um, all right, so our 80 expectations. Coach Clutch Josh, we're so excited that you're here. We want you to know that we believe in you and want to give you the time and resources you need to build. School demeanor is patient. They're willing to be patient with me, and I'm willing to be patient with them. Our goal is to beat Louisiana, win 25% of our home games, and be ranked in the top 25 in the next 3 seasons. I think that is all doable, and I think that can happen. So without further ado, man, we are the newest head coach of the South Georgia Catfish. And this is going to be exciting. This is the team builder series I'm going to be doing all season long, all year long. So if you guys like that, please hit that like button, subscribe. Hey man, and we are still on our way to 250 subs. So without that, man, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, man. You see our coordinators is Nick Tanner and Ernest Hill. They both have an F grade. We have 405 dynasty points. I believe that's what they are. So we're gonna get a recruiting assistant to kind of help us out, and that's all for right now. We have 255 dynasty points, so we kind of gotta see what we're gonna do with that. And those are available during week 0. And yeah, so we don't really have anything going on. So, yeah, let's set up our recruiting board. It's going to be interesting to see who we can get here. As you see, we got 265 points remaining. We're just going to go for the guys who don't want NIL, who don't want money. And those are all one-star guys, unfortunately. So that's what we're going to be bringing in our first year until we have enough dynasty points to do something better. I mean, we could use something on, some of these points on some guys, but we only have 265 remaining. So everybody who just wants to come and play football, we want to take those guys, and then eventually we'll get guys, whether it's through the portal or whether it's, through anywhere, or whether it's through regular season recruiting, with just that. We're getting into the quarterbacks here. We're seeing guys want a little NIL. Daniel Mitchell, or Michael. Yeah, I'm going to say Mitchell. He's a pocket passer, 170 pounds, 6'1". He only wants 20 NIL points, so we're going to work with him as well. And we also need to recruit some tackles. We need 3 of those to kind of fill up our board. And we're just going to see the first 3 here. Alright, so I can't offer any of these guys yet as the season hasn't started. But this is what's going on so far. We got Mississippi State the first game of the season. We're kind of going to leave this schedule as it is. We have our rival Webster at Kinnick Stadium. They're home week 8. So let's kind of get into the roster here in the depth chart. Let's see what's going on. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Chad Powers at QB. He's a freshman. He's like a 40-year-old freshman, but we'll take him. As long as the NCAA doesn't find out, we should be good. All right, man. And then we just got a list of guys here who's going to be great for us. And we got a lot of good freshmen. So this season is going to be fun. It's going to be nothing less of spectacular. And maybe Chad Powers goes off in the Sun Belt Conference and goes for that Heisman trophy. Who knows? Let's go ahead and go to recruiter. Advanced. We're gonna max out everything with the QB because that's Chad Powers. We kind of want to get the development of. And we're out of points just that quick. Trying to kind of get my grade up real quick, but it's all right. We're gonna keep it moving. All right, man, we about to get into it. This is my contract to get in my 80 expectations. Let's go ahead and look at recruiting real quick. We kind of don't have a choice, so we're going to offer these guys scholarships. We're going to give them exactly what they asked for as far as NIL goes. And I can also upgrade your NIL at the end of each season. So that's also another thing. You know, we can have a 1-star who goes off next year, and now he's a 4-star if he hits the portal or you know, on the team or something, and we give him extra than what he originally came in asking for. So I do believe in that system. I do believe in the reward system as far as working your way up. We have 22 hours left. So let's look at our blueprint here. Recruiting NIL. Nobody's really making anything as far as NIL goes and in the recruiting hub. Okay, so I can look at the NIL from other players at the end of the season. Alright. So, of course, not simming to next season. We're simming to next week. I'm about to sim to next season. Some good football is about to be played. We got our first game of the season coming up against Mississippi State. The Catfish head into hostile territory this week facing the Bulldogs. I'm not going to manage the practice this week because I feel like we all need to be in full pads. Let's come out in the yellow.
Glad to have you with us from Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this.
We are doing the giveaway. This is 250 subscribers, man. As soon as it hits 250 subs, I will go live on YouTube. And the winner has 24 hours. South Georgia Catfish, for the first time in the FBS. Playing against a tough opponent, week 1.
The long summer is finally over, and we're about to start the season.
We have the talent to win the Sun Belt Conference, but we have to go out there and earn it ourselves.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense who will have the football first. Bothwell, he has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns it. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Quickly.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team today, but let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No.
And a sack.
And the quarterback will be slung
Chad
down back
Ward,
at the 43.
linebacker, coming
Mississippi
out of
State will roll out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Up the middle for his first sack. As a player of the
From out of his own end zone, that is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. And we get a look at this 4-star freshman running back who's living up to the hype. A highly talented back and someone this offense is excited to have after winning a spirited recruiting battle. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this. Breaks into the open.
He's going up
They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
Aaron Howard.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Let me move my camera real quick so you guys can see that. 25th hardest play.
Looking downfield, it's Powers. Makes the catch.
What a move.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And it's another 1st and 10 play.
First. He's going to go again.
In the backfield, it's Foster.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Going deep.
And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
The give to the tailback.
As a coach.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. He tries to take the top off. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a 1st down for this offense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. This one's complete. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. The give on the counter. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
The kick is up.
Absolutely center cut. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year, the juices are flowing, you march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. The sure hands, it's West. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
There's some room. Not enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to
sack.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Got his man on the outside. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Now facing a 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the
interception.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Catfish are up on the Bulldogs.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
The South Georgia Catfish is a 1-star school.
So now it's 2nd and long.
So it'll be interesting to see how we can kind of get them into the right spots.
Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen.
It's a block.
Oh, he's got some
field.
space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
What a throw, what a catch. He gets off of the throw.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
4-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal.
After this play, throw,
it's
catch.
complete on the right side. Could not make his way to the corner. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Looking to the end zone.
That's a great throw, great
and
catch.
he's got a touchdown.
His first touchdown.
That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Bulldogs Bulldogs in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
On first down, it's Bothwell again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
3rd and 12.
Taylor wants to throw it.
Good hit.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. My goodness, he unloads on that one.
Defense.
Touchback? We don't want no stinking touchback. Here he comes out of his end zone. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. It's complete to the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. Throws for the tight end.
Until now.
Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Throws to the tight end.
Yes,
it's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
That's a smart quarterback right there.
The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down.
Underneath route.
That's caught. It's Foster.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. Right on the money.
Hurdle.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw. It's Powers.
Oh, Chad Powers.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Throws it deep.
That's another. I don't agree with that one.
50-50 ball, and he
I
just
don't agree with that
the defender and made the catch.
That's a bad call. I don't agree with that play. He did bump him, but I don't agree with that.
How many times you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion.
That's a great throw.
Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Looks off the screen.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking to the big tight end. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Works the middle.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver.
Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Under fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries to get it himself. He got it in there. Touchdown.
On the sneak.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Taylor wants to throw. Using the quick game. Breaks a tackle and he might go. The Bulldogs take their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Breaks free and he might be gone. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Incomplete pass gets you, a dead clock.
So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Boise State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Broncos, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
NIU beats Iowa, Clemson beats LSU, or beating LSU at halftime. And Tulsa upsets Oklahoma State. Is this the game or the week
now back
of
to
upsets?
your game in Starkville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks be the team that comes out on top today.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Bounced off his feet.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
On the
Chad
move,
Towers looking
for a
deep.
big one.
No,
And it slips
good.
through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
The offensive line has been giving us
Oh, he
time.
loves to fire
Good
downfield.
throw, good catch.
He's got it way down the
Juggled it
field.
a little bit, but he
They
caught it.
bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22.
What a toss play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Powers. Got the back over the middle.
Oh, my goodness.
They'll spot the ball at the 12
Laid
after
out.
that
We have
completion.
another injury.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll run it. It's Hardy.
Oh my gosh, what a
Makes
move
a
by
man
Hardy.
miss.
Trying to
Brought
get in.
down after keeping
2nd
those
and inches.
powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be
2nd
a
and
few
inches.
inches short.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you've got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
RPO there. We're trying to get it to him.
Down
We
to
do.
the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown.
And with this
South
long drive, man,
Georgia.
they're just showing you what they've been
To
showing you throughout
Foster.
this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
South Georgia has 8 time off the clock.
And he passes on the...
A
and the ball is
fumble.
loose on the return. The
It's
kicking
picked
team's
up by
got it,
South
and they take
Georgia.
the ball right back.
Because
Teague,
of the
the
big
running back,
collisions
number
on kickoff
25.
team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't
Or
do
was
that
it
because you don't
Howard?
want to get each other
Howard
hurt.
made
A
the
lot of
hit.
open field, big collisions, big force fumble, big momentum play created.
Oh!
Intercepted.
No
Big
way.
play stops the drive.
An interception going the other way.
He's at
gonna
the
give out
20.
of gas. He won't.
And he will
Touchdown.
roll into the end zone.
Mississippi State. We just were fumbled with the ball on the kickoff. And we get sacked.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10.
He's done.
He'll run it again.
This is last.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Back to throw. It's Powers. He'll take a deep shot here.
Intercepted
It's
again.
picked off, and they ruin the drive with a
My
turnover.
goodness.
He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pitch. Defense comes up with a turnover. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little...
Makes the grab and room to run. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Under
A
fire.
sack coming off
Got
the
him for the
edge.
sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Here's the pressure. Fires to the middle.
Wow, he
Wide
makes the
open
catch.
downfield. There he goes.
He makes the
They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Mississippi State not laying down in front of their home crowd.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Let's it fly.
My goodness.
Touchdown,
Open
Bulldogs.
touchdown. Wow.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Keeps it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw its powers. Pocket breaking down. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. Punt is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. Tackled there by the defense. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help. Team out with this one. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Frustration.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Oh, they're offsides as well.
Going for it all.
Good
He
catch.
can grab for a big gain.
Great catch.
They make
were
the stop, but there
offside.
is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Let's go.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
We're giving them 9 rushing yards.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. They'll try the counter. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh,
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has a chance late.
Good job reading.
1st down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Taylor wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
I'm sitting here not doing shit. Don't nobody want that. The minute I start doing
And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And a little bit extra pressure on this extra point, but it's good, and we're tied. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Might as well stick with him. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him.
Chad Powers, getting out of there, he fumbles.
Bounced
And we fall
right
back on
to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Fires on the move.
That's a great throw and a great catch.
Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
There it is. Open. Touchdown.
Into the end zone for a touchdown.
South
And it's so underrated.
Georgia. Can the defense hold on? 3rd and 13, 2 minutes left.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Taylor wants to throw. turning it on. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Bulldogs headed quickly to the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. They'll give it to Fluff.
Fluff is stopped in the backfield.
Up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
It's time to lock
Didn't
in.
get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. The option, he'll keep it.
But he didn't
run it this
clean
deep in the
up
red
session.
zone,
The
and
quarterback
he
stayed
found
home.
nothing at all that
College
time.
junior stayed home.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
And we got him
He'll be
again.
hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're
3rd
trying
and
to
8.
turn this into a score.
9 yards to go to the
Not
end
a lot of
zone.
ground to cover and not much
South
to defend.
Georgia
A
needs
big
to make a
3rd
stop here
down
to
in
win
the
their
red
first
zone.
collegiate
And as he
game.
throws.
Oh, he dropped
And he
the
dropped
one-hand
it. He
catch
had
in
a
the end
touchdown
zone.
right in his hands and couldn't hang on.
Tried to
It'll
be
be
a little
4th
too
down.
flashy on that catch.
Now wait
and
just a
dropped
second
it.
here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here.
Oh, and it's caught.
The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. The Bulldogs answer right back with a score of their own.
And great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
Trying to get to the outside.
Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Powers. Release to the back.
What a throw, what a catch to the running back.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout.
What a comeback.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pressure
Powers
coming.
gets out of the pocket.
Got room at the 35.
And he's going to go down.
They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too. And he's got a 1st down. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead.
Take it to the outside.
And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. In the red area, it's Frost.
And here he comes. Here he comes. Frost. The game-winning rush. Touchdown.
That is how you end a football game. Closing
South
seconds,
Georgia
great execution.
with
Take
10
the lead.
seconds
This game
left.
is almost over.
Terrence
They'll
Frost
try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside
and he's
the
still
30.
on his feet, and he makes a move.
They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line.
And ladies and
So
gentlemen,
here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late.
It is batted down, and that is the game. The South Georgia Catfish win their first
You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You can't ask for a better win than that. Chad Howard, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Tyler Frost, the 1 rushing touchdown you need, you got it. That was that game-winning touchdown. 10 seconds left. Man, that's good. All right, man. In the next episode, we will get into games 2 through 6. Next episode, we will get into games 2 through 6, man. Y'all comment, like, subscribe for more, man. Hey, be on the lookout. Some more videos. The Jalen Cross video will drop. There will be more videos that drop. Y'all comment, like, subscribe for more, man. Me and boy Coach Josh, and I'm out. Hey!